Hello folks and welcome back to Medieval Total War. I am Conostep and this is going to be part 20 of my early campaign where I'm playing as the Danes, and it does feel good to be back. There's been a little bit of a break there. I was not a break, I was working, but now I am not. I have a few days off and I'm going to enjoy every moment of relaxation that I get here, and I'm just really excited to jump on into this. So yeah, it's been a while since the last episode, but I feel like the last episode where I played in this campaign felt like a good, clean end before the break, right? Because I was finally able to get my income into the positive. I'm finally making 1,500 florins per turn. It's not much, but it's something. I am negative 24,000. So it's going to be a little bit of a while before I can get in the positive, money-wise, and then be able to start building and training stuff again. Luckily, I have a lot of armies available. It feels almost excessive. It does, but it's funny because despite all of this, the Germans still declared war against me. And sure, they never went through with either of their battles, but the fact that they declared war against me, despite my strength, is really telling. It kind of goes to show that you do kind of need this. You kind of need this much power on your borders if you're going to sit around and just collect money. You need this show of force, and I feel like this is sort of necessary just to keep the Mongols at bay. And I have not been able to get a ceasefire with the Mongols or the Germans. I'm wondering, I can't quite remember. Can you get ceasefires with the Mongols? You can, can't you? I go back and forth on that. My memory's not really holding true right now. I feel like sometimes I feel like I have, but maybe I haven't. Let me know. Can you get ceasefires with the Mongols, or once they attack you, are they just, going to be your mortal enemies for the rest of the campaign? I don't have high hopes. That's for sure. The Germans, on the other hand, it's annoying. It's annoying that they won't let me get a ceasefire with them. I don't want to attack them because they're sort of holding the French at bay, and a strong Holy Roman Emperor is sort of necessary at this point in the campaign to keep the rest of these Western European factions sort of held down a bit, like the Italians and the papacy, and even the Hungarians as well. So I kind of want them to stay strong. I mean, at this level of strength, not any more than this. This is the perfect amount of strength that I want to see them at. I don't really want to attack them. I don't really want to weaken them, and it's unfortunate because I could be trading with Flanders. It's the one port that they have, and that would be increasing my income, obviously, by a bit more than 1,500. So I would like to find ways to increase my income without attacking the Germans and trying to get that ceasefire somehow just by bullying them. Sometimes you can get that ceasefire that way. If they won't take one, just by being sensible, sometimes you have to sort of beat sense into them, and eventually they will sort of, they will concede. In this case, as I said, I don't want to do that. So what are my other options? I've tried to marry into the family, and they've been denying my princesses as well. I have a princess here in Flanders. She is trying to marry Sir Stenkel Orvendilson and try to get his loyalty up by a little bit here. He's the only general that I think is problematic. I think everyone else is pretty okay, I think. So she's spoken for. But then I also have Princess Cecily, and I feel like I've already tried this. I feel like I've already sent a princess to talk to them, but I think I should keep trying. It's been 6 days or 7 days since I've played this campaign, so I may as well try again, right? Yeah, let's see if I can. Where is the Emperor? Yes, there you are. And yeah, we may as well try again. Okay, so there are no unmarried men of royal blood in the faction. That's what's going on here. Still, let's try. Let's just see what happens. How old is he? 36, and they have no unmarried men. Okay, well, he's still, relatively young, I suppose. Now, since I can't build or train anything else, and I am basically counting on the income that I have right now, I'm looking for ways that I can increase that. And I have all of my boats fully built that I started building, so there's no more help coming on that front. I'm looking at regions where I could maybe spare a boat so that I could stretch out my fleet a bit more. It's risky. Obviously, I don't want to spread myself too thin because, you know, then I could cut my trade lines if there's a storm that sinks a boat, for instance, or I could invite attack by a faction again if they think I'm weak or something. So in all of these regions where there's other boats, I feel like I need to double up just to be safe. And in some of these regions up here, I feel like doubling up just to, you know, this is important. The Baltic Sea should have 2 boats because this is holding the key of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of my ports. So I need at least 2 boats here just to make sure that I don't cut that off. What can I spare? Like there's these Sicilian boats up here as well that I feel like I need to double up on in these regions. Again, just to be safe. And down here, this is an opportunity. I have 2 boats here in the Bay of Biscay. No reason for that, right? Not that I can see, at least. So let's stretch out here. Let's send this caravel down here to the Straits of Gibraltar. And let's send this Viking longboat down here. And let's stretch out so that we can get here, and then send... there's a Sicilian boat in the Malta Channel. And there's an Egyptian boat here. So I can leave the 2 longboats in the Gulf of Gabes. Is that what this is? Gulf of Gabes? Yep. And I can bring my caravel, my stronger ship, up to the Malta Channel. Hopefully it's stronger than the Sicilian boat there. And then I could be trading with Malta, right? And then the other option that I have is this. So I brought 2 boats up to the Sea of Marmara. Let's stretch out. I have a caravel. Let's go up here to the Black Sea. There's 2 more ports here. Yep, one in Trebizond and one in Moldavia. And then I will be getting money from here in Constantinople as well. So those like 1, 2, 3, 4 ports that I will be getting, it's a bit precarious stretching out like this, but you know, there's no other boats in these regions, at least right now, at least for this exact moment, there's nothing in those regions. So let's do it. Let's stretch out. Let's make some money. Let's get out of the hole here, you know? Also, let's attack the English. I have the forces that are available here in Mercia. I have a 3-star general, Lord that's a name. Raelthison. 3-star general, and he is an unhinged loon. Yeah, so he's going to be giving -3 morale. Yikes. But my armies should be good enough. And his armies, it's a lot of Royal Knights. You know, like a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, basically 6 units of Royal Knights. That's a lot. The rest of their forces are pretty tertiary, you know, when it comes to their spears and Highland Clansmen and yeah, nothing too scary. They probably would retreat to Scotland, so I think I could take Northumbria without a fight. If I invade, yeah, let's wage war against the English just to get a bit more money, you know. Almost 500 florins off Northumbria, and that's without trade. And then Scotland 200, yeah, you know, that helps. That helps just get me again out of the hole financially. So I need to look at Mercia and check its loyalty. What can I get away with here? Can I do very low, maybe? And obviously that's not good, so let's leave some soldiers behind. Or can I do this? Ooh, no, I cannot. Okay. Okay, so let's leave some soldiers behind then. Like, let's leave... Wonder if I just leave my damage units, would that be enough? Okay, leaving some damage units behind is just enough to keep Mercia in the green. So, yeah, very low taxes, 108 loyalty. Obviously, not going to help our income, but, you know, this will help our income by taking Northumbria. So, and, ooh, they do have the 2 ports. So, okay, we were trading with them. I kind of forgot about that. But this is going to help us in the long run, I think, is getting those provinces. I think so. Yeah, I had forgot about that. Forgot about those 2 ports. Okay, well, we are already committed, so let's just go for it. Now, I had sent you, yep, you're offering a ceasefire, and my king, he just came of age. Yeah, King Olaf III, 16 years old. He's not married. I have my emissary who's about to start looking for a bride for him. He's going to go to the Hungarians first, and I just have the 1 emissary, so and I can't train any other emissaries right now because I'm broke. So hopefully he can get the job done. If not him, then hopefully my king can get the job done himself. Either way, he has a lot of time to do it. And yeah, that's going to be it, I think. I think we're just going to be attacking the English and getting out of this financial hole. I don't think there's any other moves to be made, I don't think. My GA points is like looking okay. The only faction ahead of me is the Hungarians. In fact, even more than that, I think I'm making more than them. I am making 20 points per counting period right now, and the Hungarians are making 16 points per counting period, so I'm making 4 more than them. Would I catch up to them? They are 25, 27 points ahead of me. And how many counting periods left are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 times 4 is 32. I feel like, so what, does that mean I would catch up? I feel like that's what that means. But that's if everything like stayed the way it is. And quite frankly, I feel like that's calling it a little bit too close for my liking. I'm not saying that means I'm going to just stand by and let the Hungarians do their thing. I probably will attack them just to be safe, is what I'm trying to say. But knowing that my points are doing okay does give me some confidence there. So for the time being, I don't have to worry about them, I don't think. I think that I can focus on my economy, and I have to get things right. You know, I need to build up these provinces that I have to make some money off of the trade that's available here in Mercia and Northumbria and Wessex and Ireland. Yeah, there's money to be had there. So let's build up those provinces and let's get back in the green. You know, let's really, I liked having, you know, hundreds of thousands of florins. That felt really good. So let's get back to that. Yep, still can't buy anything. Yeah. That's, I know that. I know I'm broke. Thanks for that. Thanks for reminding me. But let's see what happens when I start trading with those 3 ports that I just put my boats next to. And I think the Hungarians and the Egyptians are still fighting. The Almohads are still being pretty peaceful. So yeah, the English have decided to retreat from Northumbria, so I was able to, yeah, I can just get money from there. And yeah, holy shit, I did pillage 1,200 florins. Okay, that's a bit. And yeah, so the Germans are being pushed back from Burgundy. Would there be a counterattack? I don't know if there would be. I think a lot of French forces are here, and I don't see a lot of German forces surrounding Burgundy. Oh, the Pope. The Pope has spoken. Huh. Interesting. 2 years. Within 2 years, eh? Well, I don't want to be excommunicated because... Okay, good. So yeah, my general did marry my daughter. That's good. His loyalty should increase by, I think, 2 shields, I think. Let's see. Is you. You are not a governor, but +3 acumen. Holy shit. You probably should be a governor. Okay, I need to try to remember this. Sir Berlislav Thorsteinson. Yeah, I should try to keep him in mind for one of my, like maybe Northumbria perhaps, the place I just conquered. Okay, Mercia is not really feeling it right now. Probably should need to, oh, they're already very low taxes. Okay, so I can just bring some soldiers over from Wales perhaps. Maybe. Is that enough? Just enough, okay. And yeah, Northumbria, let's bump up those taxes to try to compensate there. And yeah, we're not going to be making as much as the English were because we destroyed a lot of their buildings. And we're down to negative 21,000. Okay. So what are we making? We're making almost 3 grand now. Okay, that's nice. That helps. Having Malta and Constantinople, and then these 2 ports as well, Trebizond and Moldavia, that really helps. That's gonna quicken the pace here. So, okay. Should we just push on in and take Scotland? Because the Pope has given us 2 years to end hostilities, and I think that's what we do. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Obviously, it's going to be a tougher fight because, you know, they've consolidated their forces. But, yeah, I think we just have to go in there. We can even bring more troops from the mainland if we feel like we have to. That might be what we do. Maybe I can bring another stack from... Would I want to bring a stack from Novgorod? Lithuania, maybe? Lithuania has so much. Just so much sitting there. Because I probably need a stack to hang out in Northumbria, is what I'm guessing. So I probably need to do something like bring you up and then bring you up, leave you behind. Maybe not. Maybe I can just leave a few units. Seems risky for sure, so let's put very low. And what can we get away with? How many Vikings do we have? 1, 2, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so let's leave some Vikings and some crossbows. We're already sitting at 81%. And we can give this governorship to, let's see about that dude. Yeah, he has no dread though, damn. His acumen's good though. Yeah, very loyal. Oh, he'd be making good money, but he's not going to help out with the loyalty here. So maybe I just leave more soldiers behind. Yeah, that's probably what I do. I probably just leave more soldiers behind and then bring another stack from the mainland. That's probably the most sensible thing. Like I can just leave a whole stack. Why not? Or what was it? The stack. And then I can bump these up a bit. Yeah, just do high taxes. And yeah, let's give this dude that title. Let's make him the governor of Northumbria. Was it you, I think? Now it's making 300 florins. Okay. Okay, so now let's look at our forces back here in Lithuania. How many stacks do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, they can probably do with 7 stacks. Yeah. I'm not going to overthink this too much. This looks like a decent stack. Some Huscarls, why not? Bring some Pavis crossbows, why not? Chivalric sergeants, yeah, that looks fine. Some woodsmen, some chaff units, some javelin men as well, some basic spears. But let's not overthink this. Let's just kind of send them in. And hopefully we can wipe out the English here in Scotland. And yeah, then we can hopefully hasten our progress towards getting back into the green here. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. And let me double check this general. Yeah, his loyalties. So he got 3 shields of loyalty from being married to my daughter. That's good. That's really clutch. Nice, nice, nice. So now he can hold down the fort here in Wessex. Hopefully the Germans won't attack here. I should be strong enough to defend them off if they did. But you would think the Germans are dealing with too much here, you know, like against the French. Like the French look really just... They really bounce back well, don't they, you know? Although there's a lot of Almohads here that could threaten the French down here in Iberia, so they might be stretched a little bit thin. Oh, and before I forget, so my emissary did fail to find a wife for my king amongst the Hungarians. So let's keep looking. Like, let's make sure that I stay on this. What other options are there? Sicilians, maybe? Let's go down here and talk to the Sicilians. There's plenty of princesses there. And then, yeah, if not, there's an Italian princess there, and maybe there's a French one somewhere we can talk to. Yeah, there should be some options, hopefully. Maybe even a Polish princess. But let's make sure that we stay on that and get my king a wife as soon as possible. Alright, let's drop a save and let's get into this battle here in Northumbria. So yes, I broke. I get it. Yep. Man, imagine if real life was like that. Just every day you wake up, it just flashes in front of your eyes, your bank account statement. It's like, no. You know, at least I have to enter my password to look at it. So I have to really try, you know? Like, I have to really put effort into, you know, figuring it out. But, no, in this game, all you have to do is press a button and it just tells you how broke you are. Alright, so we do outnumber them 2-1, essentially. Their starting army is... It's interesting that they're kind of, well, let's see. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4... Well, 5. That's basically a healthy unit. 15 men and a royal bodyguard unit is relatively healthy. So yes, 5 units of royal bodyguards. I don't know if I've mentioned this before in this campaign, but for those of you who are new to this game, you might be wondering why there's different profile pictures, not profile pictures, but unit card pictures for these 2 different units of Royal Knights, and that is just because that these units were trained in the high period. So the Royal Knights are actually upgraded as the game progresses, which is really cool. It's a really neat thing. So in the early period, the Royal Knights, although they are good for their time period, they are, you know, lightly armored, which is very historical. That's a really neat thing. And then you get these units that are a bit more decked out. Like, they really do look like they have a bit more going on armor-wise, and that reflects in their stats. Their armors get it gets really boosted. It's a high number. I don't know what it is off the top of my head, but it's a good boost. And I don't know if other stats are boosted. I think they are. I think it might have better defense as well. Maybe, I'm not sure. Now I'm starting to think maybe I should look this up just to, you know, since I'm talking about it. But I'm not going to. I just wanted to say that first. Yeah, these units are just lightly armored, and they're still decent though. And what else do we have? Highland Clansmen. This is going to be like a sword and shield unit. I think it has like decent stats, like attack-wise, but maybe not so much defense and armor-wise. And then Feudal Sergeants, yep, going to be pretty decent spearmen. Oh, they have a 5-star general who's not going to be leading. The king and his 3 stars will lead instead. And then Feudal Men-at-Arms. That's a decent sword unit. I wonder how that stacks up to Highland Clansmen as well. Yeah, my curiosity is almost going to get the better of me, but I'm just going to... I have my other computer just like, you know, ready to go. Like, it's ready for me to look up the stats, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to just, you know, power on ahead and get my army ready to go here in this fight for Scotland. Here we are in Scotland, and we do find ourselves fighting in clear weather, which is surprising. Didn't think we got clear weather in British Isles, but here we are, and I have played on this map before. This is a cool one. Yeah, clearly favors the defender here. Yeah, just fighting straight uphill down a narrow little gap. Typically, I feel like it would be a good idea to go on the high ground, but I feel like my idea for this strategy in this battle is to lead with my crossbows and my spears. They don't have any range, I don't think. And obviously they will be charging down at me. And if I can just kind of focus them in this little pass where they can't use their mobility to their advantage, that could be a good fight for me, I think. Maybe. So let's just get set up right away with spears in front of the crossbows, just in case they want to charge before I get set up. So let's go there and then there. And let's get horses like that. And then horses like this. And are they going to pull back? It It kind of looks like they are. That's interesting. I kind of thought they would just charge me downhill. That seems to really suit their army, but that's okay. I'll take it. So I'll put my crossbows in front then, and I will march up this narrow pass. Let's get my... So yeah, I'm just doing spears, crossbows, axes, and reserves. And can I get... Okay, that should be fine. And yeah, it's a really narrow pass. I am tempted to kind of swing out with my cav a little bit. So let's go there, and then let's go up here. And then General can follow right behind the infantry. Oh yeah, they have a catapult, that's right. And Field Sergeant's off there. I'm assuming they have some guys in that forest. I'm thinking about going for a cheeky charge here. What do I have? I have my mounted sergeants. I'm thinking about sending them straight after the catapults, just to eliminate that, because yeah, that firing like right down into this, that could cause some damage. So yeah, is it gonna snipe any of my horses? I feel like it does. I feel like the artillery just will always just, you know, somehow snipe a charging light cav unit for some reason. It's just like really pinpoint accuracy. But I don't think it should be able to get me. I think it should be... I should be within its minimum range by now. And yeah, there's going to be this attack now. Here's this push. Let's use this opportunity to get my infantry up. Here and then here. So that they're not getting shot by the catapult. And get back. Alright, get back. Did we at least destroy it? I think we destroyed it. So you guys get back here. Okay, that should be fine. Yeah, let's try to draw them forward a little bit here. Within range of our crossbows. And we're kind of drawing them apart, which I'm okay with. You know, if they want to chase my horses, that's fine by me. We can just kind of come back. Bring some Highland Clansmen up that way. And crossbows are going to be set soon. And then are they going to be in range? Not quite in range. But it looks like they're going to be, yeah, it looks like they are going to go for it though. They're going for the attack. So let's bring my general up. Him and his shitty -3 morale trait. It's so bad. Oh, it's so bad. All right, let's spread out my axes. And yeah, they're going for it. So let's bring down my cav. They can come back here. And then up here on this side, okay, they're pushing hard here. So let's come down behind my spears on this side so that we can get support from our axes. So I can bring my Vikings up here. And yeah, now my guys are shooting. Let's see, field men-at-arms are on that side. Okay, that's kind of tricky. I should bring both my Vikings to this side, I think. And then, yeah, we're going to get ready here for some rear charges. Let's go there. And, oh, in typical fashion, I got my guys caught, so let's get back here. And, yep, let's get back here. And yeah, now Highland Clansmen fighting my spears. That's a good fight for them. So let's bring my Vikings up here. And these crossbows are still shooting, so that's good for us. So let's try to get these guys... Okay, they're still running away. Alright, let's get these crossbows back. Let's get them back. And let's get these guys... Ooh, okay, here's the charge. Let's get here, and then here. And then on this side... Alright, so Huskarls have gone in. Let's send in these spears and try to flank here. And yeah, they're going to get a downhill charge. Ooh, that's a lot of their guys. Ooh, that's scary. Let's countercharge. Let's come back. Actually, let's just go here. And they're going to go into my flank. That's fine. I can countercharge with my Vikings there. And are we going to win on this back? No, they got rid of my mounted sergeants, but I should break their Highland Clansmen, yeah. And then my feudal sergeants, if I can break them, they're going to hold, aren't they? So yeah, my Royal Knights they broke right away. Yeah, my line just broke. Ugh. Oh man, yeah, that was tough. My Huskarls are doing well. Yeah, they're doing well. Let's get my general back. Let's see if I can... Is he running away already? So he's fighting the Highland Clansmen right now. And yeah, chivalric sergeants are running away. Let's see here. Yeah, now my general's running away. Yeah, I really struggle with crossbow-based armies. It's just really haven't been able to find a way to get them to work. They just can't. Their damage output is not very high. You know, it's just really slow, and you know, it's way different with using guns with the revolving fire. It's just really steady, nice, constant firepower. And yeah, with the crossbows, it's just really haggard. It's just really bad. Obviously, using a general that has -3 morale is also really haggard. So like, you know, it's not a good fight for me for sure. But anyway, I do have reinforcements coming on. In typical fashion, I can just lose the first fight and then come back and maybe I'll do better in the second wave. Let's see, my mounted sergeants are fighting their feudal men-at-arms. Maybe we can kind of get some of the stragglers here. Yeah, maybe we can get some of these fights. So crossbows, are we gonna beat these 8 Royal Knights with our guys? Doesn't look like it. It looks like, yeah, my general just got killed. Don't think that was too much of a loss, honestly. Yeah, that -3 morale was pretty rough stuff. Anyway, all right, let's just get this whole army routed off, and then I'll just bring on a full fresh wave. Full fresh wave. Here we go. Let's see if I cannot, or let's see if I can try to not get this army slaughtered. First unit on is javelins. I didn't think that's the way I organized my reinforcements. I don't think that I organized it so that javelins would be the first ones on. Yeah, that doesn't seem like that would be a smart move by me. So let's see if I can I control them yet? No, they're not. I can't control them. Please, guys, no. Javelins, you got guys, come on. Why can't I control them? They, like, how far to the field do they have to go? Oh, this is annoying. This is so annoying. Guys, get back, please. Do I have any spears? This is weird. I feel like I did not set my guys up so that my javelins came on first. Yeah, that was really weird. Okay, whatever. I just wasted a unit of javelins, I guess. They're gonna run away immediately. And yeah, I just can't control my army. That sucks. I thought that by putting my flag all the way back that I'd be able to control them as soon as they went on, but I'm actually really confused right now. I don't understand why, like, these guys back here have just stopped. Yeah, I can't control my feudal knights right now. I can shoot. I must have had too much time off because I don't understand what's happening right here. My reinforcements are just kind of stopping, and I can't tell them. Why can't I tell these feudal knights to go anywhere? Huh. These feudal knights are just hanging, just kind of chilling out. Okay, well, I might just lose this battle then, you know, if I can't control anything. There they go. They just got an impetuous charge and they're just gonna fight it on their own. Yeah, I feel like I have no control of this battle right now. I feel like, yeah, I thought that by putting the flag to the rear that I'd have control of my units when they got to the flag, but that doesn't seem to be the case. It seems like they have to get even further onto the field before I can do anything with them, and it's a disaster. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, this is really bizarre. I've fought many reinforcement battles before. I mean, you've seen on this channel, I've just bring reinforcements on and then I win the battle with my reinforcements. But right now, I don't know. I don't know what's happening right now. I'm so perplexed. I'm so confused. All right, well, we're not going to be able to win this, and that's bad. That's really bad because I'm not going to be able to end the war with England before the Pope's decree, so I essentially just can't attack them for 10 turns, which means not making money off of their provinces, and means not building stuff up, and it means a lot of bad stuff. It sucks. It's a really bad loss, for sure. I mean, obviously, if I just would have been a better general and won the first wave, that's you know, that's a real option, for sure, but, God, my feudal knights, like, as I've just been talking and not doing anything, they actually feel like they're kind of cleaning stuff up here. I mean, there's no way I'm going to win this, right? Well, I mean, while I'm here, let's charge down these Highland clansmen here and just get some more Vikings in and get my archers situated here. The rest of my army just routed off. So, do I have any more reinforcements? I do have some reinforcements left. Okay. Well, yeah, let's see what happens. That'd be crazy if I just won this battle somehow, despite all of the bad things that have happened so far. Royal Knights, I thought I told you to attack the Highland Clansmen, so do that, please. I know you can get rid of them, and I don't want them charging into the rear of my Vikings. Looks like my Vikings and my Feudal Knights are just cleaning up Feudal Sergeants, which is really nice. And now my archers are shooting in. The king is still there, so good, yeah. Let's just have my archers shoot at the Highland Clansmen, and let's have my Royal Knights try to attack their king. And there, now he's running away. That's good. They have reinforcements, though. Yeah, that's the thing. They have some pretty... I'm pretty sure they have a few more units of reinforcements. Okay. Alright, well that's something. Let's get my archers up. They have 2 units of... 1 unit of Royal Knights, 2 Hoblards, which is a light cav unit. And yeah, let's get my Vikings together. Let's stop chasing Feudal Sergeants around. Let's just get Vikings here, and then Vikings here, and then just archers up here. And then Royal Knights up here. Yeah, let's just get whatever force we can together just to withstand any potential counterattack from them. And yeah, I can't believe there's actually a chance we might win this battle after after everything that's just happened. Yeah, I guess might makes right, you know. Might makes right. Tactics do not matter when you just swarm the enemy. So yeah, now we're getting into, we have more. This is basic spears. Hey, I'll take it. Basic spears versus their Royal Knights. That's, you know what? That's okay. Let's get them up, and crossbows. If we can use the high ground here and shoot over the heads of my dudes, maybe that would work better. You know, like, that's what I'm starting to think. I'm starting to wonder if crossbows just work in defensive battles when you have high ground. You know, like, I don't want to believe that's true, though. I want to believe that they can be this dynamic unit that can be used on, you know, defense and offense and siege battles and, you know, all types of stuff. I like taking units that are hard to use and making them easier to use. Like, that's what I like to do. I enjoy the challenge of that in these games. And yeah, crossbows I have not figured out. They are just, man, just the guns in Shogun are better in every way than the crossbows in this game. But that's the thing. I used crossbows in Shogun against the Mongols in the Mongol invasion campaign. I was able to make them work. So, all right, their Royal Knights are just decimating my Vikings. So let's send in my woodsmen to support. Let's put my crossbows like on this hill here to shoot in, and let's send these Feudal Knights down to support against these Royal Knights. Or should I go... Let's see here. Yeah, let's just charge in and take them out. And are my woodsmen in there? Yeah, yes they are. Crossbows are going to get set up and they can start shooting. Actually, I think we're going to handle all of this stuff. So let's bring my crossbows back around here. And they can start shooting at these Hoblars. Yeah, these light cav don't have any place to go here. And what do they have in the rear? Some peasants. I'm seeing some peasants in the back. Yeah, we might just win this battle. It'd be pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. So yeah, so we drove them off, and there we go. We have a lot of. There's just a legion of peasant or a legion of crossbows. Okay. Well, I will take it. So I'm going to get my army grouped back together in whatever haggard formation I can manage here, and I'm going to march back up that hill. I wonder, are they going to keep attacking me? I mean, I don't mind it if they are going to keep attacking me because I'm in somewhat of a better position now. I can just sort of use my crossbows using the high ground. Again, I can treat this as if it is a defensive battle. So, yeah, that'd be kind of neat if they did that. So let's just get my guys set up here and then here. And then you can come up. And yeah, they're going to send in their Hoblars and their urban militia. And let's see, archers, peasants, urban militia. Yeah, I think we're going to be okay here. Wild stuff. Wow. I was really doom and gloom there for a moment. Alright, let's go up. Yeah, let's go up. Let's just kind of get you guys and just make you group 1 for now. And yeah, just kind of move you up. And yeah, you guys can flank around. I can put you in a group with the 2 cav units and you guys can just flank around here. Let's see, peasants or woodsmen and spears, you can be group 3 and just kind of move you up. Let's see, feudal knights are going to be breaking all these units, yeah, running them down. And yeah, that should go okay for us. Now that my feudal knights have driven off all of that infantry there, let's continue to push on up. Did I not group you guys? I wanted you to be group 2. And yeah, I don't know if there's much left here for the English army here in Scotland. So despite everything, I think that my numbers were actually able to pull off a victory here in Scotland. I should have never doubted myself. Of course I would have pulled this off. And the English are fleeing the field. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. And I think they have a fort. But I also did bring some artillery as well, so. Yeah, there we go. Clean victory. How about it? Killed 809. Lost 1100, holy shit. And then captured 255. So feudal knights, 39 kills, 1 point of valor. Royal knights, 18 kills, 2 points of valor. And feudal knights, 25 kills, 219 captured, 1 point of valor. So yeah, good stuff. Okay, I mean, not good stuff, bad stuff. But yeah, there you go. All right, Scotland is now mined, and I don't think the Pope is going to care because I can attack the fort in this turn, and that will be it. So, yes. Yeah, ransom refused, so all of those men have been killed, and that's it. Yep, England's done. I don't even have to assault the fort. They are, I mean, obviously I'm going to, but I don't have to worry about that in regards to the Pope. They are now done for. Alright, Sir Sven Hildetand is now a 2nd rank general. So I want to see who that guy is. Famine in Finland. Okay, great. Income halved. That's gonna hurt. And the King of Sicily does not want his daughter to marry into my family. Well, that hurts. You know, that does hurt. Alright, any of these guys, generals? Starred generals. Any of you? Yep, there's a 1-star general. Gluttony. -4 valor, -10 happiness. Damn. Let's see. Any other starred generals here? Yeah, good runner. Okay. That's so unfortunate because I don't understand. Like, so he has -3 morale. That's like, that's just as bad as the last one. But isn't this the general, like, that took command when the other one died and failed? You know? So, like, how is he a good runner? Was he just in the first wave and he ran away? Is that what that means? I guess. Yeah, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. 2 stars, -3 morale. Man, that's a I don't get a lot of good choices for good generals here. So I will be attacking this, I believe. 1 year, so I could just wait 2 turns, but I may as well attack. It's just the catapult inside, and I do have artillery of my own. A ballista, and did I just bring 2 ballistas? Seriously, I left my trebuchet back here in Northumbria. That's pretty smooth. Just the 2 ballistas. Okay, well, that's fine. I will get the job done. Ooh, they have a 4-star general. Damn. Okay. Well, he's going to be tough to kill. Sir Robert Gascon. Plus 10 health. Yeah, he's that's a historical general. He's going to be tough. What else? What else? What else? Anything else? Plus 2 valor. Yeah, he's a 6 valor general. Good runner on him, though, but it's not going to matter. They're all going to be unbreakable inside of the fort, so... And yeah, the army itself is very, very beat up, so I can just break some holes into the fort and basically just kind of shoot them with my crossbows or shoot them with my artillery or my regular basic archers. Yeah, how's our income looking? Making to 3,600 now. Obviously, losing 1,000 men helps in that regard. So, yeah, there you go. Yeah, and we will make it a couple more 100 once we finish taking Scotland. And let's make sure that there's not going to be a faction reemergence. So let's keep all of these provinces above 120% loyalty. That's going to be very, very important. Yeah, I'm going to have to double check that often for a while before I'm sure that we are going to be okay. So yeah, we're now at negative 18,000, so still a long ways to go before we can train or build anything. This is going to be our castle assault here in Scotland, and they do not stand a chance. No, under the might of my mighty ballistas, this fort will fall. I now have my troops all set up. I will be focusing my 2 ballistas on their main gate, and then I will bring my archers into fire on the stockade as well on either side of the gate. My crossbows, I don't believe they have flaming arrows. That seems to indicate that they do not. So I will just be using them to shoot at the soldiers inside. And yeah, here we go. Let's just get started. So you can start bringing down the gate, and then I will bring up the archers to start firing away at the stockade in a little bit, just because I think that they are a lot faster than the ballistas, and I don't want to be getting my archers shot by the fortification defenses when they don't have to be. So how are we doing? 24%? Ooh, that's actually kind of fast. Yeah, 2 ballistas are faster than 1. So maybe just kind of move up my archers right now, and they can get started on that section right there. And then put these guys in loose formation as well. And then you guys can get started here on that section. And once they got that stockade down, then I can bring these crossbows up, and yeah, I can shoot inside, yeah, a little bit. Using crossbows in siege battles is not a tactic that I've used often, if at all. Yeah, but yeah, we'll see how they go. What are you guys doing? You could just go there, right? You know, why do you have to be weird about it? Some weird pathfinding going on. And then you guys can start shooting when you're in range. Yes, please. Fire or reload fire. How are we doing on the stockade? 66%. And yeah, these archers, I don't know, they're not gonna figure it out, I guess. Guys, can you just go through there? Maybe put you on close formation, then maybe they can get through. Yeah. This whole time they're just gonna get shot. Always fun. And here we are, 19% on this stockade. The catapult does not appear to be shooting at us. It's like turned the wrong way, but it can turn, I believe. So yeah, I mean, I know that's where my army started. Like when I opened up into this battle, they were down there. All right, my ballistas got the job done. Can I shoot at anything inside? Yeah, let's see if I can pick off some of these feudal sergeants that are inside here. Like there, yes, yes, yes. And there you go. Hey, you guys figured it out. All right. All right. Yeah, get formed up and start shooting at the palisade there. And yeah, we're working on it on this side, so I can keep shooting with my ballista or not. Just because, like, you know, I'm taking arrow fire from from the defenses. So let's just get the assault on, you know? Let's just get this fight over with. Let's bring up these crossbows. And you guys can start shooting in once that section is gone. And I can bring up the infantry as well. I want to see if this wall is going to fall down and kill these dudes that are standing right next to it. Yeah, it kind of looked like it, didn't it? Kind of looked like it fell on them, although maybe that was just fire coming from my arrows. Alright, let's send my infantry up on the right side. Let's send them up in the center. Archers, can you shoot at anything? Yep, move forward, please, so you can give my guys some supporting fire. Let's bring my crossbows up so that they can fire in. And archers are still shooting. Infantry can move up a little bit here. These feudal sergeants are now taking arrow fire, and they are being pushed back. There's going to be the general right there. So let's see, crossbows, are you getting any damage done? Maybe, maybe not. I can let them keep trying for now. And while that is happening, I can send in my assault troops, send in the Vikings. Here on this side, send in some Viking Huskarls on this side to go after the catapult crew. And then these Vikings can go after the Highland Clansmen. Chivalric Sergeants can go on in after the Hobilars. And then these Chivalric Sergeants can go on in. And yeah, just get ready to attack some Royal Knights or whatever it's going to be. So let's see. Kind of feel like just kind of staying here. Are you guys out of ammo or still shooting? Yeah, maybe bring the crossbows up a little bit so that they can shoot into the rear of these units that are inside. And I can just bring up my flank here as well. Archers can go to the side. They can kind of shoot over the wall here. And let's see, you're not still shooting, are you? I don't think, no, you're out of ammo. That's fine. So let's just get you back so you don't get shot by the fortification defenses. And yeah, how are we doing here? Let's see, spears, you can help, please. And then Vikings are sort of being overwhelmed. I didn't leave anyone out, did I? I can bring up some horses, perhaps. Yeah, they can all come up and they can help out. And yeah, let's just send in the infantry. Feudal sergeants, Vikings, go, go, go. Crossbows, don't shoot my guys in the back so you guys can come back. And javelins, go, go, go as well. What do we have? One Royal Knight. Some feudal sergeants, perhaps. Yep, a couple of feudal sergeants. And then, yeah, you don't have to keep shooting as well. I don't want you to shoot my own guys. So let's go over there. Help out here against this Royal Knight. We can finish him, and pile in here. Get rid of these last few feudal sergeants. And that's going to be it for Scotland. Yeah, that's going to be... Scotland's going to be ours, but Scotland is one of the most naturally rebellious provinces in the game, so it's going to require a lot of troops to garrison it, which is going to be a little bit unfortunate. Obviously, I mean, I do have a lot of forces already here in England, so, you know, that should be fine, but a lot of them are hanging out in Wales to keep that, you know, keep that going, and man, yeah, this guy is like... This is what it meant because by him having plus 10 health, it's making him like way harder to kill. And my guys just hacked down the keep. That's hilarious. That's awesome. And yeah, this guy's just gonna fight like a beast. Because he's... There we go. There we go. So we lost 104, killed 128. Let's see here. Vikings, 40 kills, 1 point of valor. Viking Huskarls, 18 kills, 1 point of valor. I will take it, yes. Alright, Scotland's ours, pillaged a little bit of money, destroyed some buildings. The Byzantines are the happiest of folk. Well, they're just on 2 islands, so I'm not too worried about them. And the Sicilians, yep, king has died, that's fine. The Pope has died, that's fine. So it would not have even mattered if I had been excommunicated, because then the Pope would have just died right away. And Sir Sven Hildetand is now a 3rd rank general. Alright, well, Let's see. Looks like we're catching Polish assassins here in Prussia. And yes, the Germans still do not want to cease fire. Man, oh man. What is it going to take? All right. Well, do we have any traits on starred generals? Starred generals and governors, that's all I really care about. You and you. And no, so none of them are starred generals. Okay, that's okay. All right, how's the income? Making 2,500. Why is that less? Finland. That's right. Finland has a famine going on. That's what it is. Okay, so that should be better later on. Yeah. Okay. And then I did send my emissary to go talk to the Italian princess to see if the Italians will let me marry her. Oh, the governorship of Scotland does give a command star. That's kind of nice. I'm thinking about giving that to the man who conquered Scotland himself. Although he is a good runner. That's not good, but 4 stars is good, and his acumen is 5, which is, you know, decent. His dread and piety aren't good, so they're not going to help with the population loyalty here. I might just have to station a bunch of peasants. The zeal's not great, so piety shouldn't really matter. With a zeal of 47%. Yeah, more dread would be better. But let's just go for the acumen and the, you know, extra command star. 4 stars? He's like already one of my better generals now. That's even with the good runner trait. It's just, oh, it's so haggard. And yeah, I can't build anything in Scotland until, let's see if I can bump up taxes there. How are you guys doing? I just have to check every turn to make sure we're okay. Let's just keep it at normal. Normal's fine. Very high is working. Very high is working. Yeah, I just have to check that every single turn to make sure that there is no English faction reemergence. And with England fully conquered, I'm starting to think that I've done everything that I can do to get my economy going. And now it's just up to waiting. I just have to wait until my economy is in the green. Now I'm looking at like a few potentially problematic things. I'm thinking like French boat. I don't want them to attack me. I only have 1 boat in that sea region, so, you know, scary stuff. Same thing here. The Almohads are in the Spanish coast, and I'm getting spread very thin, you know? Like I feel like this is where someone could sense weakness and come at me. So let's see, try to double down up here. I can't do anything to double down anywhere else. Ugh, God. And then here as well, there's the Sicilians in the Black Sea. I don't want to give them any reason to attack me. I can maybe move one of these boats over for now. Yeah, I just have to stay on it. it's just really touch and go here. But I think that these details might matter when it comes to dissuading the enemy from attacking me. And if there's any chance, if there's anything that I can do to help myself here, I have to take it. So, you know, there's nothing for me to build or train. So, yeah, I may as well spend my time doing other useful things. So, with all of the potential battles out of the way, let's try to burn through some turns just to kind of get myself in the positives, just so that I can end this episode on a high note. Also, the GA points are going to be counted in the year 1275, so I can kind of see how that's going as well. Let's see, the Germans are going to retreat from Swabia. Okay, yeah, it seems that the French are pushing them. And they're retreating from Switzerland as well. Whew, okay. And the Egyptians are retreating from Constantinople. That's too bad. And man, no one wants to marry my king. It's making me sad. Any starred generals? Why is it like only my unstarred generals are getting traits? You know? Like I have these famously brave guys and there's no command stars on them. It's like, okay, well, what do I do with that, you know? It's annoying. Oh well, too bad. So sad. Minus 11,000. All right. And how are we doing? We're making 3,300. Okay. Okay. I will take it. And yeah, no one wants to marry my king. And so far, he has not done it himself either. Come on, King Olaf. He's a good-looking guy. Come on. What's wrong with him? What is wrong with him? He's strange. Come on. We're all a little strange, okay? Don't let that. He's a natural leader. Let's focus on the positives here. All right. Yeah. Enough of this. I don't want to marry him because he's strange. That's not a good reason. That's not a good reason. Is there any other, like, should I dare ask the German princess? I mean, now that they're losing territories to the French, let's actually do that. Ah, there's a French princess. Okay, there is a couple of, yep, there's, okay, 3 French princesses here in Normandy, so let's talk to them instead. I might just have a better chance of getting them. All right, I have to, where's my emissary? Emissary? Just got buried in this ridiculous, here he is. Tuscany, there he is. Couldn't see you, emissary. Come up here, talk to the French. And, yeah, if they say no, then at last resort, I can try talking to the Germans. They might say yes now, just because, you know, they're losing territories now, so we will see. In fact, I can even try again with my princess, and she can talk to the German emperor again. And they do have a son now, so maybe that will actually sort of sweeten the pot for them and give them more of a reason to accept this proposal. Nope, he is still not taking it. Wow, that stubborn fool. No principles, eh? Minus 50% to bribery cost, okay. Well, I still have not seen any of my generals get bribed. I had a channel viewer, confirmed that it does happen. That enemy factions will try to bribe your armies. I still have not seen it happen. Typically, I am assassinating a lot of emissaries to come into my territories. In this campaign, I still have yet to train any assassins, which is pretty insane. That's wild that I have not done that yet. In the year 1274, I still have not trained assassins. But maybe that's why I don't see it happen, is because usually their emissaries are being killed by my assassins. But I have been told that it is a real thing, that it can happen in this game. But, alright, yeah, we're at negative 8,000. We are making progress here. And, yeah, this is... Let's keep these 2 boats here in the Black Sea, just kind of stacked together. And how are we looking elsewhere? Yeah, it looks like we have 2 boats in most regions that have enemy boats. Ooh, not here in the Ligurian Sea. Okay, can I fix that? Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe that's just going to be one of the risks I take is this sea region here. Oh, the Pope asks for support, does he? So he wants a crusade against the Egyptians, presumably because they have been attacking the Hungarians. Yeah, interesting. Well, I can't crusade, so this doesn't matter for me. At first I got excited and I was like, yeah, let's go on a crusade. And then I was like, oh yeah, the Danes can't crusade. That's so silly. That's really unfortunate. Let's see, we're catching Egyptian assassins here in Lithuania. And an heir has matured. I think this is... I think it's my brother, I think. Yeah, Prince Eric. And, okay, sweet, awesome, nice. Oh, yes, yes. So my king has been married to the French princess. That really helps out because my king is only 22, I think. So he has plenty of time to start a family. So Prince Eric, what do you got? Irritable, +1 dread, and Great Warrior, +5 health. And he is a 2-star general. We got our homelands objectives. Scored 8 points off of homelands, but we got a bit more off of the other ones, conquest. Yeah, we got a few more actually off of those 2 English provinces. So we are at 97 points. We're making ground. Yeah, we're making ground. Still in second place behind the Hungarians. But yeah, we are catching up here. So how's my prince? Good loyalty, decent dread, piety is fine. This is okay, you know. This is better than what it has been. And my king's influence is at 6. That's interesting, you know. That's something that a lot of people have guessed at, is that a king's influence will affect your son's stats when they come of age. And I've been a little bit suspect of that being true. And, you know, I don't know. I don't know yet. I don't have definitive proof of this, but that's interesting because I feel like during the early section of this campaign, I had pretty low influence kings. And I was getting a lot of shitty heirs, you know, really bad ones. And the fact that I'm looking at a 6 influence king and a son who is okay looking, it makes me think about that a little bit. You know, it really makes me consider that there might be some truth to that. So I'll continue to keep an eye on that for sure. It's a very interesting thing to keep an eye on. Oh, I just saw an Egyptian jihad being sent out. Don't see those very often. Let's see. I am the richest. Okay. The French have been excommunicated. Interesting. Okay, that's tough for them. Let's see. We're caught Polish assassins. Okay. And let's see. Governor, often drunk. -1 acumen. That's not good. That's not good. At some point, it will be worth it to take a peek at my governors to see if I can find any better ones. Maybe that's what I do at this point. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. Right now, I still feel like using my emissary to find a princess for my heir, now my brother, just so that I can get him married, just in case. Let's see. Any starred generals with traits? No. But what did I see? Where's this jihad going? This is going to Constantinople. Oh, interesting. Cool. Because they had, like, actually taken it for a short while. So now they can't send a jihad to that territory. So for those of you who are new to this game, jihads can only be sent to territories that were previously owned by the faction's owner. So that's kind of more of a defensive tool. But there is an unlimited amount of them that you can send, you know, and you don't need your Pope's approval. You don't need to spend, actually, I don't know about that. I don't know if you have to spend money on the jihad itself. Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it. But I think you have to spend 1,000 florins to, like, basically as a bribe to the Pope to be able to send the crusade, I believe. And that's in addition to the money that it spends, that it costs to build the jihad or crusade marker as well. But I don't think that the Muslim factions need to pay that bribe because there is no patriarch in this game for them. But you can spam them out, essentially. I don't think the AI would do that, but you can, like as the player faction, you can build as many jihads as you want and just get a bunch of free troops, essentially. Like this is really good for them, you know. Get some Gulam cavalry. Yeah, those are good cav units. Good cav units, and then these other forces will build up. How is their zeal looking? So zeal's 28%, 21%. Okay, their zeal's really bad. Holy shit. Is that normal? Okay, so I don't know if this jihad's gonna do well. It's gonna lose strength over as it travels through your own territories. Also, that's kind of a weird one to me as well. That's something that I don't quite like understand the application of, because when you have crusades, one of the strengths of a crusade is that you're sending it abroad, right? And you can do that one of two ways. You can use your fleet to send it straight to the target province and get it there immediately. Or you can send it by land and make it travel through enemy, or not even enemy, but neighboring factions. And you can basically vacuum up their soldiers from their regions based on how much zeal is in their territories. The more zeal, the more troops join the crusade. But with the Muslim factions and their jihads, since you can only attack provinces that you've already owned, and typically, you know, I can only imagine if you're going by land, it's only going to be going through your own territories. Are you just going to be hoovering up your own soldiers? That seems to be like it would do more damage than good. So what would be the actual application? You would just want your jihad producing provinces to be on your frontier, essentially. So you can just kind of build the jihad marker, and then send it immediately into the next territory with a handful of free units, like a handful of like the Ghulam Cav units that you get for free, essentially. Is that the application? Is that the point of it? Yeah, it's something that when I do play Egypt, which will be my next campaign, I want to play around with the jihad mechanic a bit more, because I want to understand it a bit more, and yeah, see if I can sort of understand its applications. Because sure, if you're paying like 400 florins per jihad marker and you're getting, you know, I don't know, let's say an extra few units of Ghulam Cav per marker, sure, yeah, no, I can see that being worth it, definitely. But is that, you know, is that it? Or is there something that I'm missing there? Because, yeah, if you build it far away, deep into your territories, then it would have to travel through your own territories to get to the frontier. If you keep the jihad province on your frontier, then it's in danger of being attacked and destroyed. And if it gets destroyed, then you will lose influence and you can potentially face a civil war. So that's kind of some questions that I have. Anyway, that's for a different time. I'm playing as the Danes, and none of that stuff matters to me. I can't crusade or jihad here. I'm just kind of living my life and trying to get fat and rich. So now that it's the year 1276, nothing's changed. Nothing has changed regarding my conquest points or my homeland points as well. So it's all the same. Denmark and Livonia making me points. Conquest, 1 point per 1 point per province conquered. So that's looking good. What about Hungary? Has anything changed for them? It doesn't look like it. Let's see, 18. 18. Actually, no. They are making 2 more points now off of something. So maybe one of these provinces was added, because they were making 16 points and now they're making 18. So yeah, that's my guess, is that Croatia or Carpathia was added to that. So now I will be gaining only 2 points on them. No, because I took these 2 provinces, so I kept pace with them essentially. Hey, and look at that. My treasury is back in the positive. I'm back, baby. Woo, nice. Sitting on a giant fortune of 1,300 florins. And another heir has matured, Prince Canute. Prince Canute, you only have one trait, secret perversion. That is it. And it's not even going to matter until it's discovered. And even then, it's not going to matter because it's only minus piety. Who cares? So that doesn't matter. Let's see. Governor, +3 loyalty, +1 dread. Okay, that helps out a little bit. Governor, -1 acumen, -2 command. It's getting bad, man. You gotta lay off the booze. And let's see, anyone else that matters? Ooh, 4-star general. Goddamn, Prince Canute. That's good shit. That's good shit, man. Yeah, these guys are looking better, aren't they? You know, they are looking a bit better than the real haggard ones in the beginning, you know? 4 stars? Hey, I'll take it. I'll take it. He looks a bit old for 16, but, you know, it's just what happened back then. It's just different. It was a different time. So we're sitting on positive money, and we're making 3,600 per turn, and that means we can finally start building up these provinces here, you know, in the British Isles. So let's get to it. Trading post will, let's see, 2 years, 8, 4. Let's just get the trading post. It makes money. So let's do that. Let's get a copper mine here in Wales. Let's get the watchtower here in Mercia, because I haven't gotten that yet. Watchtower in Northumbria. Watchtower in Scotland. Watchtower in Ireland. I probably can't even afford all of that, but you know what? we are going to just spend all of our money and live like the heathen kings of old. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to go for it. So, and that's the good news that I wanted to have before I ended this episode. Yeah, that's all I wanted. All I wanted to see a positive number there and to finally put in some build orders for my provinces here in the British Isles. So I have basically, yeah, this is the Northern Kingdom, the great Northern Kingdom of old that was briefly held by, what was his name? King Canute? Was that it? He didn't hold the Baltic regions, but he held the Scandinavian regions and the British Isles briefly. But yeah, this is the new Northern Empire sitting on some pretty good chunk of land. Obviously requires a lot of armies to defend in the eastern section. Here, not so much. Like once this is all settled, then we can just have armies here in Wessex, and that'll be my border, and that will be fine. After that, like once I'm feeling good about everything, I'm thinking about taking Sicily. I would like to conquer Sicily just to sort of, you know, that's what the Normans did, and we're kind of playing as the Normans in a sense. So that's kind of my idea there, but it's going to be a little bit tricky because it is held by the Pope. So I'm going to have to take Sicily like right before either the Pope or my king are about to die, so that whatever excommunication that happens will be removed quickly once either of those two men die. But that's going to be quite a ways down the line. For now, I just want to enjoy making money again. You know, I just want to go back to city builder, you know, go back to building up my provinces and just enjoying watching my, this number down here keep going up and up and up. So, yep, that's all going to have to wait until next time. As always, I hope you have enjoyed this one, and thank you very much for watching. This has been Concept playing at Medieval Total War. Thank you very much, and goodbye.